60
Is that chair
seconds.
better today? Is that a better one for you?
It's a little squeaky, plus my, that condition I have.
All right, we'll get you a buckwheat pillow and some grease.
Hey there, hi, how are you? Good evening and welcome to our humble studio. How many people do we have playing You Don't Know Jack tonight?
Holiday Yule
It's a simple
Log.
enough question. In a crisis
Yes, thank you. Now, player one, I need your name. Thanks.
45
player two,
seconds.
now type in your name. Oh, yeah, hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with 7 questions. All righty then.
30 seconds.
Player one, your buzzer's the letter Q, as in quark. Player two, you've got the letter P, as in pandemonium.
something special.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Hey, Fine, get the boom out of the
Why don't we
shot
get
before
Dick
you make
Vitale
Paul
to come
cry,
down
all
here and
right?
do the game?
Oh, hello. You're going to get a bunch of questions. First person to hit their buzzer gets first crack at the cash. Pick the answer you think is right and hit the number on the keyboard. Easy, easy, easy.
10 seconds.
All right,
9,
good luck.
8, 7,
All right,
6,
we're going. Lose the
5,
desktop.
4,
Go to black.
3.
Rollster available in gray, tan, black, and red clay. Genuine imitation brush, leather hat, fringe vest, and couch spurs available separately.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, I want to welcome both of you to You Don't Know Jack TV. My name is Schmitty, and I can guarantee you this is going to be a lot more fun than what the two of you normally do. All right, my friends, last one in is a rotten egg. First order of business, screws. Okay, word on the screws. If you get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer to, show no mercy. Buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Believe me, it's fun. Okay, it's time to put all those hours you spent sitting in front of the TV to good work. Player two, how about a category?
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
The category is Clutch This. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, check it out. Vice President Al Gore's image consultants have decided to remake Al's stiff wooden image and make him a little more animated. If the image consultants decide to animate Al Gore using the Synchrovox method of animation made famous by the cartoon Clutch Cargo, what part of Al will be moving? His hands, his hair, his lips? It's all yours. Synchrovox is the process by which human lips are used to make those Clutch Cargo folks look like they're talking. So Al's lips would be flapping away. Flapping lips. Yeah, Tipper's gonna want to put a parental warning label on that for sure. Let's have a category, player one. The category? Band. You get it right, you get 2K. Let's see how you handle this one. Because the Canadian Broadcasting Company initially refused to broadcast the character, which of the following would young Canadians have had to cross? Player two. That's what you get for stealing cable. Player one. Player one. No, why should Canadians be offended by a stinky character with a French accent who's really horny all the time? Outside of Quebec, I mean. Okay, now, here's a good answer. Sweet Little Dudley Do-Right was initially banned by the CBC because it made a mockery of the Canadian Mounties.
Come on, eh? We gotta make it across before sunup.
Can someone else carry the TV for a while?
Player two, take your pick.
This is question 3.
We're calling this one, see you in the funny papers. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Say there were a big barbecue for the annual comic strip characters reunion. Because his or her show was not based on a comic strip, which of the following would you not see? Dennis the Menace. Morticia Adams? No, she doesn't have the right equipment, if you know what I mean. Oh, I'm thinking of a different kind of sack race. I'm sorry. Player one, you can take it. Hey, sore paper brains, buzz in first. Since the Munsters is not based on a comic strip, Herman's not going to be invited to the party. Besides, after a couple of beers, I hear he turns into a real monster. Player one, what are we doing? Here we have Bionic Payback's a bitch. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. All right, try to imagine this kooky episode of The Bionic Woman. Now that she has bionic powers, Jamie Summers is returning to her original career to kick some ass. What will happen on the next episode of The Bionic Woman? She'll examine patients without a stethoscope. She'll grade 1,000 term papers per minute. She'll ace all her serves, or she'll chase down speeding drivers on foot. Got it? Before she was bionic, Jamie Summers was a tennis pro. Summers to serve. Oh, the ball seems to have lodged in her opponent's forehead. Hey, player 2, right back at you with that screw action. Player 1, what's up? All right, congratulations, player 1. Player 2? Sorry, because player 1 just got a this or that. And this or that questions category is Pop Quiz. All right, here it is. I'm going to name off 7 celebrities, and for each one, I want you to tell me if they've been in a commercial for Coke or Pepsi. As their name appears, if the celebrity has been in a Coke commercial, press 1. If they've been in a Pepsi commercial, press 2, and slap 4 if you want to skip it. For each right answer, you get $500, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Michael Jackson, Coke or Pepsi? Max Headroom. Mean Joe Green. Cindy Crawford. Bill Cosby. Michael J. Fox. Last one. That's all of them. Hey, you only got 3 right, but look at it this way. It's over. Hey, don't worry about it. It could... Player 2, what do you want?
Tonight's topic, 6 in the workplace.
Shake hands with It's Written in the Star Wars. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, imagine this. Mark Hamill has decided to stick with the role he created on a 1977 TV pilot rather than leave to play Luke Skywalker, who will now be saying to him,
I am your father.
Michael Landon, Tom Bosley, Dick Van Patten, or Player 1. Player 2, you got no choice. Give me. This is not a very happy day for you. What do you say, Player 1? It's all yours, Player 1. Survey says. For the curious, here's the right answer. Mark Hamill played eldest son David Bradford in the pilot for 8 is Enough.
I am your father, Luke.
That means you must be my sister. And you, and you, and you, and you too.
What's it gonna be, Player 2?
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
Well, what do we have here? They only make little green cars. Get this one right, you get $1,000. One question coming right up. If you buy a Martian-made car with the same abilities as Uncle Martin from My Favorite Martian, what'll happen when you raise the radio antenna? Car goes up, score comes down. Player 1. Player 1, do it. Just like Uncle Martin, if you raise the antenna, your car is going to disappear.
All right, let's get some tunes going. Damn foreign cars.
Pick a category, please. Open wide and get ready for You're Inviting Me to What? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, you remember that I Love Lucy episode where Lucy does a TV commercial for a product called Vitamita Vegemin? Considering how Lucy reacts to it, which of the following would be the best use for Vitamita Vegemin as a substitute for a jetpack? Player 1! During the demonstration, Lucy gets drunk off the health elixir. Yeah, and you know how Ricky must love it when his favorite redhead comes home all sassy. Player 1, give me a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
Today's specialties include when it rains, it rains. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Okay, free your mind. If weatherman Willard Scott spiced up his weather forecasts by incorporating elements from one of his earlier jobs, what might he do? Box 100-year-old women, interpret the weather through dance, preach to viewers to change their ways, or wear a red wig and floppy shoes? a shot, player 2. Willard Scott is a dancer? Can you imagine him in tights? Ugh. Before he was a weatherman, Willard Scott was the first Ronald McDonald. Yeah. And ironically, he wore a skin cap to look as bald as Bozo and a toupee to look as hairy as a weatherman. Player 1, your choice.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Coming at you, K9 versus Rover. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. So, do you remember NASA's Pathfinder mission? Suppose the Pathfinder mission to Mars encountered Marvin the Martian. What would Marvin use to get rid of the pesky Mars rover? Marvin the Martian, that little pea-head guy, he uses the Illudium PU-36 space modulator to threaten the Earth. He also threatened to use his helmet to scrub the rings off Saturn. Hey, you're halfway there. Let's see what happens in round 2. Now, I'm not going to send you out there without a screw first, so here you go. 1 screw for everybody. Don't forget, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Your call, player 2. All right, give it up for Give Me Some Skin. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. All right, give me your best shot. Which of these characters would not set off the metal detector at the airport? Michael Knight, Tweaky, David Banner, or Steve Austin? Player 2, go! No, Michael Knight has a metal plate in his head, even at the very beginning of the show. Sometimes causes lapses in acting ability. What he's... It's all yours, player 1. Well, now that's funny, because Steve Austin's bionic parts cost him $6 million, and now this answer is going to cost you $6 million. All right, before you start writing a bunch of letters to us, here's what you really lost. Just look before you leap in slow motion next time, okay? So you don't lose any sleep over it. David Banner, or the Incredible Hulk, is not a machine or a rebuilt human being. He's just a regular guy who gets large and green when he gets pissed. Excuse me, but those are my peanuts.
Okay, you can have them.
Player 2, grab a category. For your viewing pleasure, things that come when you call. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Oh, golly gee willikers, I've been trying to remember this character's name for days now. Can you believe it? Help me out here. Buzz in and type it when you know the answer. He's an animal in a cartoon. The cartoon is set in Canada. He belongs to Dudley Do-Right. Oh, for heaven's sakes, it's Dudley Do-Right's horse. What's his name? Player 2, what do you got? Canadian Mountie Dudley Do-Right's horse is named Horse. Yeah, I dated a woman from Canada once. Her name was Canadian Woman. Those Canadians. Player 2, what looks good?
15!
For your enjoyment, Mom, are you still doing laundry? $2,000 for a correct answer. Heads up, here it comes. Because he's the loneliest guy in town, which of these repairmen probably spends the most time leaning against a washer during its spin cycle? The Maytag repairman, the Frigidaire repairman, the Whirlpool repairman, or the loneliest guy in town is the repairman from Maytag? I understand this guy is so lonely that when he wants to cuddle, he puts the washer on delicate. Category time, player 2. Yeah, chest strut fits dime whore.
It's time for a TV session.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. When Santa Claus doesn't come to town. The opening value of this gibberish question is going to be $10K. Now, as soon as you know the answer, you buzz in and start typing, because I'm going to take away some of that cash every second and a half. Okay, see if you can tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Christmas loan repossessed. First clue, it's an announcement. I no longer wet the bed. No, that's not true. Let's see it, player 2. Start typing and then hit... You know, have the folks at the emergency broadcast system ever heard about the little boy who cried wolf? I mean, who's ever going to hear that monotone beep and believe there's actually an emergency going on? Not me. Player 2, how about a category?
The thrill of answering! The agony of 15!
This one's called the Buddy System. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. Hey, once again, it's Buddy Day at the local pool, and your swimming buddy is, that's right, Buddy from the 70s TV show Family. You accidentally swallow some water and start to drown, but Buddy isn't responding. If you shout her real name as you're going down, what will you be shouting? Lynette! Letitia! Budweiser! Or Bernice! Buddy's real name is Letitia, so you might try yelling that. You could also try yelling, "I'm drowning!" Player 2, what do you want? Let's take a look at upstairs talking to the postman. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Given the nickname of Buddy's wife on the Dick Van Dyke Show, where would you most likely find her? Riding a broom on top of Old Smokey. Player 2, you're getting screwed. On top of Old Smokey? I get up. Okay, can you guys believe this? Somebody actually picked that one? Player 1, you're toast. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. Buddy Sorrell's wife is called Pickles. I guess Gherkin was already taken. Player 1, tell me what's next.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. God bless.
You're beautiful.
Let's see what we got going. I'm a little bit country. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Think fast, it's question time. Hey, congratulations! You've landed a chorus audition for the Donnie and Marie Show. Given the main attraction of the chorus, what should you bring to the audition? A ventriloquist dummy, ice skates and a pink tutu, tap shoes, hat and a cane, or flippers and goggles? It's all yours, play. On the Donnie and Marie Show, the ice skating chorus is called the Ice Angels, formerly known as the Ice Vanities. And along with your ice skates and pink tutu, you might want to bring along a sign that says, "Beat the snot out of me." Player 1, why don't you give me a category? This category is known as Where Is It? This one can get you $6,000. Okay, so if you don't know the ending of Citizen Kane, you're going to want to get the heck out of the room right now because I'm about to give it up, all right? Okay, here we go. So you know how Kane whispers Rosebud in the movie right before he dies? Well, imagine this. Citizen Kane wasn't talking about his favorite childhood sled. He was calling out for his favorite TV character. Whom did he probably want to decide when he whispered, Rosebud? Lassie's owner, Rob Petrie's son, the Cisco Kid's horse, or Barnaby Jones's assistant?
Telegram for loser.
Player 1. The Cisco Kid's horse is Diablo. That's who Kane sold his soul to. See? Let me show you what I would have picked. In that episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show, we learned that Richie's middle name is Rosebud. It's an acronym of the first letters of his grandparents' names and stuff. You know, naming your kid Rosebud? Christ, why don't you just put him in ice skates and a pink tutu and have him audition for the Donnie and Marie Show? Player 2, take your pick. May I introduce, don't be a wussy. How does $4,000 grab you? Man, actresses can be so catty. If Cheryl Ladd, Kim Basinger, and Michelle Pfeiffer were in a cat fight for the honor of their former TV shows, which show would not have its honor defended? The Cat, Bad Cats, Dog and Cat, or Josie and the Pussycats? Player 1, you're screwed. Give me an answer. Kim Basinger starred in Dog and Cat. I'll let you decide which one she was. Player 2. Nope. On Josie and the Pussycats, Cheryl Ladd was the voice of Melody. Oh, and that's her character's name, not a review. Why didn't you pick this one? None of the actresses I mentioned had anything to do with The Cat. However, you'll be pleased to know that Robert Loggia played Thomas Edward Hewitt Cat on The Cat, and you know what they say, when in a cat fight, the good money's on Robert Loggia. What's it gonna be, Player 2?
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
I believe this one is called Always Bet on the Man. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Suppose you're a socially conscious rapper in the midst of busting a dope rhyme concerning the man. Because he played the man in Chico and the Man, which of the following actors could you include while dropping your science? Alan Thicke, Robert Loggia, Freddie Prinze, or Jack Albertson? The Man was played by Jack Albertson.
Damn it, Holmes. What the hell rhymes with Jack Albertson?
Let's have a category, player one. You are about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words that match. $2,000 if you're right, $2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this.
Remember the clue.
It's got to be a match that fits this clue. Big names in the business. And in case you were wondering, yours ain't one of them. Good luck. Damage. Player one takes it. Well, player one, there are two ways to look at this victory. You won and you still suck, or, well, okay, there's just the one way to look at it. Now look at this.
You don't know. Great show, everyone. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Hey, Raul, are we doing this again or what?
Hey, you both made it to the high scoreboard. What, you do everything together? You can either be surgically separated or play another game. Let me know what you want to do. I've got a knife right here.
You need the roaster. By fitting snugly on any pant loop or with the optional quick draw action belt, Roaster never lets you down because it's always by your side. You want control? You want Roaster.
Roaster available in gray, tan, black, and red clay. Genuine imitation brushed leather hat, fringe vest, and couch spurs available separately.
Next time on Acquaintances, Mikey and Daphne bump into each other in the elevator.
Hi.